Hello everyone, welcome to Olive Board. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So in today's session, what we'll see? We will learn a very interesting way to approach simple interest. So why I'm saying this is interesting? Because we learn the percentage approach. So generally, most of us learn simple interest using the traditional formulas, right? So what is the traditional formula? So we all know interest is equal to principal into time into rate of interest by 100. PTR by 100, that is, we all have learned this in our school. But today I am kind of going to teach you how to how you can solve any questions related to simple interest without actually using this formula. So we'll do a few questions, 6-7 questions today. So in none of those questions we will be using this formula. Will not use this formula in any of the questions. Perfect. Now, so for that we need to understand a few things. For that, at first we need to understand a few things. Then only we can apply this. So without wasting any further time, let us learn this. Now, what is simple interest? Let's understand this. So simple interest, the basic is saying, sir, if I put 1000 rupees say in a bank, and say the bank is saying we will give you say 20% per annum simple interest, SI. SI stands for simple interest. Now per annum means per year basis. Every year I'll give you 20% of your interest. Now please understand what does it mean. 20%, this is called rate of interest, or this R over here. In this formula, this R is rate of interest. Now let's understand, let's decode this. What does it mean? Meaning every year I will give you 20% out of every 100 rupees you keep with us. The bank is saying I will give you 20 rupees out of every 100 rupees extra as interest. So what is rate of interest? Please understand. Rate of interest is nothing but, if we just go converse, that is the interest per year only, but not any type of interest. Interest per year, like denoted as percentage. You understand my point? You try to understand what I'm saying here. So interest written in terms of percentage, interest for 1 year written in terms of percentage is my rate of interest. Now you may say, sir, this is 20%. Now a very natural question, sir, 20% of what? Sir, 20% of this. Answer to this, what is? Always, for example, like profit always gets calculated, profit or loss, on CP. Interest similarly gets calculated on principal, which is this amount, the amount that I'm keeping, with the bank or whatever, the sum. Sometimes it is also called the sum. So please understand, this is like the funda of simple interest. Now if you see, now if anybody is interested, now this formula also, we all talk about formula. This formula also actually comes from nothing but percentage concept only. This by 100 is nothing but percentage. So like if I get time in my paid courses, I generally show this stuff for derivation and everything. But if I get time in one of the free classes, I'll definitely show that to you guys as well. Now, sir, now let's understand. So 20% per annum SI. Now, very important thing. That means first year, I'll get 20% of 1000 rupees, that is 200 rupees. This is my interest. This is first year. This is first year. Now, what will happen? So, next year, again on second year, simple interest concept is saying the interest will remain the same. So that means second year also I'll get again at 200 rupees. Third year, sir, I'll get the same 200 rupees. That means what I'm actually trying to say here, sir, it does not matter which year we are talking about. Interest in case of simple interest will always remain the same. Whatever is the interest for the first year, same is the interest for 100th year also. So second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, every year I'll get 200 rupees as my interest only. Interest only increases in case of compound interest. We'll take that up as a different session. We'll discuss about that. Do not worry. Right? So that is the basic thing. Now please understand this. Now someone, if they want, can we, like you say, can you think like this? That means that 1000 rupees, first year I'm getting 20% as interest. Second year I'm getting 20% as interest. Third year I'm getting 20% as interest. So every year instead of 200, I can also think I'm getting 20% interest per year, sir. Meaning rate of interest was, that is why this concept was important. The rate of interest is 1 year's interest in terms of percentage. So if someone asks us, sir, what will be the interest for 5 years, say, what will be the interest, or to say for 6 years, say, what will be the interest for 6 years on this sum, 1000 rupees, 20% per annum? Sir, you think like this. Sir, 20% is like per year interest. Sir, 6 years, then I'll get 6 times 20, that is 120% interest. 120% of what, sir? 120% of the principal, that is 1000 rupees. That means I'll get 1200 rupees as my interest. This is going to be the interest in 6 years. You see, we are not using any formula. We're just simply like calculating using simple percentages here. This is the basic concept. This is the basic concept on which the whole of like this simple interest kind of hinges on. The whole simple interest kind of hinges on this one concept. If you can understand this, I can guarantee in many different types of questions you will see this becomes so easy. Those like approaching those questions becomes so easy and so like short as well, because in SSC, in railways, in both the examinations, NTPC is also like upon us. So those exams all are time bound exams. So we can't really just learn how to solve. We need to learn how to solve in a proper manner as well. So chalo, without further wasting any time, let's dive into some questions. First question I have taken from CGL 2022. So I have taken like some easy questions, some moderate level questions. As this is the first session, I've decided not to take any very difficult questions, but some easy to moderate level questions we all have taken. All are PYQs from either CGL or CHSL or some of the like SSC or NTPC or RRB exams. Okay, everything is already have been asked already. A person lent a certain sum of money at annual rate of 25% on simple interest. So this is the rate of interest given. That means every year I'll get 25% of the amount of the like principal as my interest. That is what this means. So in 6 years, the interest amounted to 360 rupees, more than the sum lent. So sir, very simple. So first tell me, in 6 years, how much interest will I get? Sir, 25% every year. So in 6 years, you will get, sir, 25 times 6. That is 150%. You see, we are doing our like all our calculations in terms of percentage. Now, one very important thing you need to understand here. Just one thing I kind of like forgot to tell you guys. Please understand. So over here, what was my base? So 20% means 20% of what? Sir, principal. So whatever is the base, we learned this in in the CPSP, that is profit and loss chapter. Whatever is my base in terms of percentage, that we always take as 100%. So meaning principal, meaning our principal will always be our 100%, always. Right, sir? Let's move into this. Sir, our interest in this case became 150%. Now, and principal is what, sir? Principal is what, sir? So principal we all know, that is, sir, 100%. Now what they are saying, the interest amounted to 360 rupees more than the sum lent, meaning the principal. Meaning the interest, which is 150%, this is 360 rupees more than 100%. Principal is 100%. So how much more? That means this 50%, which is more, That is given as 360 rupees. So they are asking what is the sum length. They are asking what is the value of 100%. 50% is this, multiply 2 in both the sides. So this is left hand side is 100%. It is equal to 720 rupees, which is my answer, option number 3, sir. Which is option number 3, my correct answer. Very, very, very simple question once again. I hope this is clear. This approach now for those who are doing this approach for the first time, it might seem a little bit uncomfortable, especially in the beginning. And like what I can say, do not worry about that. Everybody, do not worry about that. Just put some conscious effort, especially in the beginning. Like in a week's time, you'll see like you will never switch back to the that formula based method. You will always continue using this method only. Right, sir? Sir, moving on to the next one. Next question, sir. Simple interest. Certain sum 3 years at 14% per annum is 4,200 rupees, less than the same for 5 years. Same rate, meaning, sir, again 14% rate only. Sir, find the sum, meaning they are asking find 100%. Find 100%. Sir, 5 years, 14% per year interest. Sir, what will be the total interest in 5 years? 5 into 14, sir. That is the rate of interest. The total interest, I should not say rate of interest. That is the total interest in 5 years. And what about, sir, that in 3 years? So 3 years, that will be, sir, 14 times 3, sir. They are saying, sir, the difference between them, this is 4,200 less, meaning the difference between them is 4,200 rupees. These all are in percentages, remember. 14% into 5, 14% into 3. So meaning, sir, this is 14% into 5 minus 3, sir, 2. That is, sir, 4,200. Sir, 7 2s are this, 7 6 are this. 2 2 4, 4 15s are this, sir. So meaning, sir, 1% value is 150 rupees. They are asking what? We need to figure out 100%. What will that be? Sir, 100 and this is 15. That is like 150. So that means the answer is a very, very respectable 15,000 rupees. Option number C, sir. Option number 3, sir. Again, you see, you will say, sir, this is very easy question. No, sir, it is asked in CGL 22. It's not like I'm making up the questions. CGL has already asked this. CGL has already asked this question. So please understand, very, very simple questions. Keep it very, very simple. Do not like overextend. Please do not overextend this, right? So always going by percentage method in these situations are much, much, much more better. You see, if you want to use the formula, so you have to use a formula here, same formula here, then you get the difference. Whereas by simply using, now once you like mature a little bit, you say, sir, 5 years minus 3 years, meaning sir, 2-year interest we are talking about at 14%. You will straight away say 2-year interest 14%, 28%. That is, so that is equal to 4,200. Sir, 100% will be equal to 4,200 into 100 by 28. Now this is the type of solution. This is the solution you need to achieve. Before the examination, you need to achieve this level. You should be able to write this line directly without writing anything. But it will come with practice. First, in the first day itself, if you think I'll solve like those, like that in this method, that is not the way to go. None of us have started solving questions like this. Everything takes time and practice and effort, right? So do not worry, you will get to that. But again, from the scratch only, learn in a proper manner. Do not like learn something, then you kind of do like something else. Learn in the proper manner from the day one itself. Sir, moving on to the next question then. Next one, sir. If in 13 years a fixed sum doubles at simple interest, what will be the interest rate per year? CGL 2090. CGL 2090. Now this is one type which CGL asks very, very often. CGL as well as CHSL, SSC exams mainly. Now, sir, please understand one thing. So there are formulas, this and that. I'm kind of 100% certain there must be someone who like has done this using formula. I'm saying do not use formula. Sir, doubles. What does it mean? Sir, principal is always 100%. We understood. This is your principal. This is always your principal, sir. That is getting double, sir. This is now becoming double. So meaning it is now becoming 200%. Now ask yourself one simple question, why? Ask yourself one very simple question, sir, why? Double means it is 200%. Now why? Answer to this why, sir, because interest is getting added. Because, sir, we are adding interest. How much interest, sir? Sir, whatever is extra, that is 100% to 200%, meaning extra is, sir, again 100%. Because 100 plus 100 only gives you 200. So, sir, that means, sir, this is nothing but your interest. This is nothing but your interest, sir. Now, sir, this 100% interest, so meaning if in order to like this sum to be like to become double, the interest is 100%. This 100% interest we are gathering in how many years? 13 years, sir. They are asking interest rate per year. Sir, again in the beginning only we understood interest rate per year means, in what is interest rate? Interest rate means interest per year only. Per year, instead of writing this in terms of money, in terms of percentage, in terms of, now we'll write it in terms of percentage. So 100% in 13 years, sir, 1 year how much, sir? 1 year will be, sir, 100 by 13%. And we all know 100 by 13, 1 by 13 is 7.69%. If you don't know, please remember this value, important, very important, sir. So option number 1, 7.69% is your correct answer. 7.69% is the correct answer. So again, as I'm giving you 1 by 13, let me give you something supplementary. This is 7.69%. At least one before, one after. 1 by 12, sir, and 1 by, at least 1 by 12 you can calculate actually, because it's easier to calculate. But sir, 1 by 14 at least, let me give you at least one. Sir, 1 by 14 again, it's a like it is not exact value. So that becomes very, very important. So remember 1 by 7, it is 14.28%. Sir, 1 by 14 actually becomes opposite. 1 by 14, that's the reason it becomes exactly the opposite. I hope you guys are getting my point. So tell me then if 1 by 7 is 14.28, then what will be 1 by 14? Sir, it is 7.14%. And again 1 by 12, so I have kind of omitted, then again writing. Sir, what will that be? Please understand, it will increase now, because if you go downward it is decreasing, if you go up it will increase. Sir, it is 8.33%. Remember the values. Again, 1 by 8 is 12.5%. You see, 1 by 8, 12, 1 by 12 is 8 point something. This changes. 1 by 13, 1 by 14. So 1 by 14 is 7, 1 by 7 is 14. So you can always write these these values kind of adjacent to each other. That way you will be able to remember it in a better manner. Next, sir. Next question we are moving. In a certain duration of time, a sum becomes 2 times itself at a rate of 5% per annum simple interest. Sir, 12 per 2 times itself means, sir, meaning 100% was my principal, it has now become 200%. Meaning, sir, interest is how much? Meaning, sir, interest is that extra 100%. Now, now interest rate is 5% per annum. Every year I am getting 5%. So in how many years will I be getting 100%? So I'll be getting that in 20 years. It is very simple calculation. How did I do it? Sir, by doing 100 by 5. 100% in 5% every year. So in how many years will I get to 100%? 5 20s are 100. So 100 by 5, that is 20 years. Right, sir? So duration, the time period is 20 years. Now, there is a second part to the question. What will be the rate of interest if the same sum becomes 5 times itself in the same duration? So, sir, this first part we use to figure this out, the duration. Second part will figure out something else. Now, in the second part, they are saying it is becoming 5 times, meaning 100% is becoming 500%. Sir, what is the interest in that case? 100% to 500% means 400% interest. Now, sir, 400% like interest I need to achieve in how many years? In this duration. Duration is same, meaning in 20 years. So 20 years in 20 years I need to find 400% interest. Sir, what is the rate of interest, sir? What is going to be the rate of interest, or like 1 year interest? Rate of interest is what? Sir, interest per year in terms of percentage. So 400% by 20, that is 20%, sir. Simple as that. Option number 1, 20% is your correct answer, sir. 20% is your correct answer, sir. Again, as simple as it gets. As simple as it gets. Clear now? This one, absolutely clear this. Let's move on to the next question then. Next question then. We'll do couple more questions, then it's over. A certain sum will become 6 times in 20 years. So that means this first part, this one line, by reading this, I can figure out that I need rate of interest from here. Now, how long does it take for the same amount to become 5 times? Assume the same rate of simple interest in each case, CGL 22 again, sir. So let's see, 6 times meaning, sir, 6 times means what, sir? Sir, 100% is becoming 600%. Now, directly you can say, sir, interest is 500%. Right, sir? Now, if it needs to become 5 times, meaning, sir, it will become 500%. Meaning, sir, in that case, the interest will be what, sir? In that case, the interest is going to be, sir, 400%, 100% plus 400%. Now, as simple as that, they are saying we are getting 500% interest in 20 years, sir. 20 years, sir. In how many years you will get 400% interest? So, sir, 400% interest will get in 20 by 500 into 400 years. As simple as that. That is your answer, sir. So this is 4 5s are gone, 5 4s are this, 4 4s are 16 years, sir. So very simple answer, sir. 16 years. Option number 4, sir. Option number 4. It was a 10-second question basically. It was basically a 10-second question if you know how to approach. Again, please understand, if you start using formulas here, the same question will take you twice, thrice the times. So please understand this approach. Even if it feels a little awkward in the beginning, I'm saying this once again, please understand this approach. Please try to understand, incorporate this particular approach in your examination, in your practice, in your understanding. Clear, everybody? Absolutely clear, I'm hoping. So let's do the last question of the day, sir. A person borrowed some money on simple interest. After 4 years, he returned 9 by 5 of the money to the lender. What was the rate of interest? Sir, before I do this, now again, just a very quick announcement before I do this last question. I'll do another question. If required, I'll do another question. Okay, now please understand, I'll do this question. It's a current Garmagaram question that I say, 2024 question, right? The last CGL. Before I say, definitely this is not the whole of simple interest. You need to this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? Just I'm giving you very basic questions to make you understand the percentage approach. But sir, again, if there are certain things, So this type of classes that is available on YouTube, that's okay. But apart from that, I am taking these type of classes every week in this particular free live course for SSC 25 candidates. So if you are someone who is targeting SSC 25 or for RRB candidates, NTPC, Group D, there are so many examinations that is lined up, right? So please do, you feel free to join this particular batch. This is completely free, and not only me, each and every faculty of our platform, they are conducting live sessions every week. So personally, I am conducting the sessions on Saturday. Every Saturday I am conducting on 10 a.m. 10 a.m. And what you need to do to join these classes, you just need to download the application if you haven't done already, and from there you will find free course. There is a section in the application called free courses. In my case, it will be free course by Auditro sir. So there you will also, all the other classes, all the previous classes that I have taken, you will have the recordings available for that. The PDF notes are also available. Okay. So please, if you feel interested, please feel free to join these classes. Every Saturday, once again at 10 a.m. I take these sessions live, and you can ask any questions that you might have in those live sessions. Right now, another thing, another query that we generally get, ki after each and every YouTube session, be it live, be it recorded, you generally get the PDF notes. At least from my end, I always provide the PDF notes, and all the other faculties also. If that is an academic session, you will always get a PDF note. But please, how to download this app, those notes? Those notes are available in the app. The instruction is given here. Open the app, go to the courses section, and you will find YouTube class PDFs. And what you just need to do, you just need to filter the class by date and time. You see, this is given 5th February 9 a.m. So say if I'm taking a class, say on 18th of February at say 5 p.m. So that class note, under the class note, this particular time slot along with the date will be mentioned. You can filter out the subject and the day, the date and time of the class from there, and you can have free access to to those notes. I hope this is understood to everybody, right? And again, please do not forget to join our live classes. Those are completely free for you guys. Coming back to our last question of the day, a person borrowed some money on simple interest. After 4 years, he returned 9 by 5 parts of the money back to lender. Sir, 9 by 5 parts. What does it mean, sir? Sir, in terms of percentage, we all know 1 by 5 is 20%. So by using that, by extension, 9 by 5 will be 9 times 20%. That is, sir, 180%. Can I say? Can I say this is 180%? Now, please understand, this is not only the interest, because whenever I'm taking money from someone and when I'm paying them back, I cannot just pay back the interest. I have to pay back the capital as well. So this is capital, that means the principal plus the interest. So what is the interest only, sir? So that means what is the interest? Sir, principal, we all know that is always 100%. We have, by now this is clear. So interest has to be, sir, 80%. Total, sir, 180%. Now, sir, 80% this interest have been generated in how many years, sir? 4 years. So that means per year, 1 year, how much interest has been generated? 80 by 4, that is, sir, 20%. And whatever is my interest per year in terms of percentage, that is called what? That is called rate of interest. That is my answer only. So, sir, the answer to this question will be again option number 1, 20%. You see, this simple of a question was asked already in this year's SSC CGL. So again, please understand this. CGL never asks you only difficult questions. Most of the questions will be easy to moderate, and definitely there will be certain difficult questions, and we will build on this. Now, please Do comment if you need a second part of this video with a little bit higher level, a different types questions, because SI has so many different varieties of questions. So if you need a class on that, please feel free to comment it down below. I'll be more than happy to make one video or take a live session on that. Okay. So again, so if you like this content, please consider subscribing to the English medium channel. And if you are someone from Hindi medium, so this is our English channel. This is our English channel. You can always choose to subscribe to both as well. If you there are multiple faculties available in both the mediums. So if you are someone like me who understands more or less both the languages, then that will be the best. And again, so if you have, so it's time for a thank you. And again, if you have liked this session, please do hit that like button. And if you have any comments, any chapter suggestion for those free classes as well, if you want to learn a particular topic, a particular section, please feel free to comment down in the comment section of this video. I'll definitely take that up in one of the upcoming free classes or the Saturday classes. And again, we'll be keep on meeting. I'll be keep on meeting with you guys every week on YouTube in free classes, in our live the paid courses. So definitely we'll be keeping in touch. Everybody, best of luck with your preparation. I'll be seeing you guys. Thank you so much for watching.